In the dawn of human history, as the first rays of sunlight crept across the vast African savanna, our ancestors awoke to a world brimming with both promise and peril. Each new day was a test, a challenge that demanded every ounce of their strength and ingenuity. Survival was a daily battle, fought not just with physical might, but with sharp minds and keen senses. The search for food was relentless, pushing early humans to roam great distances, always alert to the shifting patterns of the land and the movement of animals. Our earliest ancestors faced a world where hunger was a constant threat, gnawing at their resolve and shaping their every decision. The emptiness of the land could mean days without nourishment, and the uncertainty of each meal weighed heavily on their minds. There were no supermarkets or stores, no assurance of the next meal. Every bite was earned through effort, risk, and sometimes sheer luck. The absence of modern comforts meant that every resource had to be discovered, gathered, or hunted with skill and determination. Nature was both a provider and a formidable adversary. The wild offered sustenance, but also danger. Predators lurked in the shadows. Storms could sweep away entire camps, and the land itself could turn barren without warning. Early humans relied on their wits, reading the signs of nature to find food. They learned to track animals, to recognize edible plants, and to anticipate the changing seasons. Their survival depended on observation, memory, and the ability to adapt quickly to new challenges. Each day began with uncertainty, the sun rising over possibilities and dangers. The promise of a new day brought hope, but also the ever-present risk of failure. Every morning they faced the unknown, driven by the will to endure. Those who could not adapt did not survive to see another day. The harshness of life left its mark, and only the most resourceful and resilient endured, leaving behind stories etched in stone and memories passed down through generations. This harsh reality forged the resilience of our ancestors, shaping the very core of what it means to be human. Their struggles and triumphs laid the foundation for our own journey, reminding us that the tension of survival is woven into our shared history. Millions of years ago, Africa was a tapestry of lush forests. As the climate shifted, forests receded and open savannas emerged. Early humans faced a choice: adapt or perish. The savannas, though open and exposed, teemed with new life and opportunities. Our ancestors learned to roam further, spotting food in the vast terrain. Walking upright became an advantage, allowing them to cover greater distances. This was a pivotal moment, ushering in a more mobile, versatile lifestyle. Foraging was the cornerstone of early human survival. Our ancestors learned to identify edible plants, roots, and tubers. These underground stores of nutrients were crucial, especially in dry seasons. Digging for roots required patience and skill, passed down through generations. Recognizing ripe fruits was essential, and discoveries were shared among the group. Foraging was about understanding the land and building a relationship with nature. This connection allowed early humans to thrive in a challenging landscape. As the climate shifted and surface foods became increasingly scarce, early humans faced a daunting challenge: how to find enough to eat in a harsh and unforgiving environment. This struggle led to the rise of extractive foraging, a new way of surviving that required ingenuity and determination. Instead of relying solely on fruits or leaves, our ancestors began to use simple tools, sticks, stones, and sharpened bones, to dig beneath the earth's surface in search of hidden roots and tubers, which were often the only available food. This process was not easy. Digging for food was labor-intensive, demanding both physical strength and endurance. It was a task that could not be accomplished alone, and so teamwork became essential for survival. Each member of the group played a vital role. While some focused on digging, others kept a vigilant watch for predators or rival groups, and a few were tasked with carrying the precious findings back to camp. Success depended on extracting these underground foods without damaging them. It required a careful balance of force and finesse, as a broken root could mean the loss of a meal for the entire group. Despite the effort, these roots and tubers became a reliable source of sustenance, especially during times when other foods were unavailable. They provided essential calories and nutrients, helping early humans endure periods of scarcity. Sharing the rewards of their labor, early humans strengthened their social bonds. The act of working together to secure food fostered trust, cooperation, and a sense of belonging within the group. Over time, this spirit of collaboration and mutual support became the very foundation of early human society, shaping the way our ancestors lived, worked, and survived together. The use of tools marked a profound turning point in human survival, setting us apart from every other species on Earth. With the first simple implements, our ancestors began to shape their environment, rather than simply adapt to it. This innovation sparked a chain reaction that would change the course of history. Rocks and sticks became extensions of the human hand, unlocking new possibilities and opening up food sources that were previously inaccessible. Suddenly, early humans could dig for roots, crack open tough nuts, and hunt more effectively. Tools allowed early humans to access what was once out of reach, from marrow deep inside bones to fruit high in the trees. This ingenuity meant better nutrition and a greater chance of survival. But it wasn't just about individual effort. Teamwork was equally vital. Food gathering became a communal effort, with groups working together to track animals, collect plants, and share the rewards. Sharing food ensured everyone was nourished, reinforcing social bonds and building trust within the group. Around the fire, these early communities grew stronger, united by cooperation and mutual support. These practices, tool-making, teamwork, and sharing, laid the groundwork for the rise of complex societies. As humans learned to build shelters and organize into villages, the seeds of civilization were sown. Collaboration and innovation became hallmarks of our species, driving progress and enabling us to overcome challenges that would have been impossible alone. The resilience and adaptability of our ancestors echo through generations, reminding us that our greatest strengths have always been our creativity and our ability to work together.